Viv Richards, born in Antigua on March 7, 1952, is a legendary cricketer and former captain of the West Indies team. Known for his aggressive batting style, he was nicknamed the Master Blaster. Richards was a dominant force in Test and one-day international cricket, playing for Somerset in England and the West Indies. He was knighted by the Antiguan government in 1999 for his contributions to cricket. Early life and cricket beginnings. Richards' family had a strong cricket connection. His father, Malcolm Richards, was a fast bowler, and his brothers, Mervyn and Donald, also played cricket for Antigua. He started playing cricket at a young age, practicing with his father and a neighbor, Pat Evanson. He left school at 18 to work at Darcy's Bar and Restaurant, where he joined the St. John's Cricket Club. He received support from the restaurant owner, Darcy Williams, who provided him with equipment. Early in his career, he was suspended for a short period for a golden duck against St. Kitts, but he was given another chance to bat, which he also failed to capitalize on. International career. Richards began his Test career for the West Indies in 1974 at the age of 22. He played 121 Test matches and scored 8,540 runs at an average of over 50, including 24 centuries. He led the West Indies team to international success as captain from 1985 to 1991. He was a highly feared batsman, known for his aggressive style and refusal to wear a batting helmet. He also took 32 wickets in Test matches as an off-spin bowler. Post-cricket career. After retiring from international cricket in 1991, Richards occasionally worked as a commentator and served as a mentor for the Quetta Gladiators in the Pakistan Super League. He was recognized as one of the 5 greatest cricketers of the 20th century by Wisden Cricketers' Almanac. He was inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame in 2009 and received numerous awards and honors for his contributions to cricket. He continues to be a popular figure, known for his charisma and dedication to the game. Legacy. Richards is widely regarded as one of the greatest batsmen of all time, known for his playing and contribution to the victory. Richards was awarded Man of the Match. 31-34. Test debut to international stardom, 1975-1984. Edit. Richards made his Test match debut for the West Indian cricket team in 1974 against India in Bangalore. He made an unbeaten 192 in the second Test of the same series in New Delhi. The West Indies saw him as a strong opener and he kept his profile up in the early years of his promising career. In 1975, Richards helped the West Indies win the inaugural Cricket World Cup against Australia, a feat he later described as the most memorable of his career. 35. He starred in the field, running out Alan Turner, Ian Chappell and Greg Chappell. The West Indies were again able to win the following World Cup in 1979, thanks to a Richards century in the final at Lord's. Richards believes that on both occasions, despite internal island divisions, the Caribbean came together. 36. 1976 was perhaps Richards' finest year. He scored 1710 runs, at an astonishing average of 90.00, with 7 centuries in 11 tests. This achievement is all the more remarkable considering he missed the second Test at Lord's after contracting glandular fever, yet he returned to score his career-best 291 at the Oval later in the summer. This tally stood as the world record for most Test runs by a batsman in a single calendar year for 30 years until broken by Mohammad Yusuf of Pakistan on 30 November 2006. Richards had a long and successful career in the county championship in England, playing for many years for Somerset. In 1983, the team won the NatWest Trophy, with Richards and close friend Ian Botham having a playful slugging match in the final few overs. Richards also starred in Somerset's victories in the finals of the 1979 Gillette Cup, 37, and the 1981 Benson and Hedges Cup, 38, making a century in both finals, also helping Somerset to win the 1979 John Player League and the 1982 Benson and Hedges Cup. Richards refused a blank check offer to play for a rebel West Indies squad in South Africa during the apartheid era in 1983, and again in 1984. West Indies captain in domestic cricket, 1984-1991. Edit. Richards captained the West Indies in 50 Test matches from 1984 to 1991. He is the only West Indies captain never to lose a Test series, and it is said that his fierce will to win contributed to this achievement. His captaincy was, however, not without controversy. One incident was his aggressive, finger-flapping, appeal leading to the incorrect dismissal of England batsman Rob Bailey in the Barbados Test in 1990, which was described by Wisden as, at best undignified and unsightly. At worst, it was calculated gamesmanship. 39. This behavior would nowadays be penalized according to Section 2.5 of the Rules of Conduct of the ICC Code of Conduct. 40. During a match against Zimbabwe during the 1983 Cricket World Cup, Richards returned to the crease after a stoppage for bad light and accidentally took strike at the wrong end, which remains a very rare occurrence. 41. Richards continued to thrive in international cricket. He became the only man to score a century and take 5 wickets in the same one-day international when he played against New Zealand at Dunedin in 1986-87, a feat that wasn't broken until 2005. Moreover, in 1984, he rescued his side from a perilous position at Old Trafford and, in partnership with Michael Holding, smashed 189 to win the game off his own bat. For his domestic appearances, Richards had joined Somerset in 1984. There, he made his highest first-class score, 322, when they played Warwickshire in 1985. 42. However, despite his totemic presence at Somerset, over time his performances declined as he devoted most of his time to international cricket. The county finished bottom of the county championship in 1985, and next to bottom in 1986. In 1988, the county was surrounded by controversy when Somerset's new captain Peter Roebuck became an instrumental piece in the decision not to renew the contracts of Richards and his West Indies teammate Joel Garner, whose runs and wickets had brought the county much success in the previous 8 years. Somerset proposed to replace the pair with New Zealand batsman Martin Crowe. Consequently, Ian Botham refused a new contract with Somerset in protest at the way his friends Richards and Garner had been treated and promptly joined Worcestershire. 43. After many years of bitterness over the event and the eventual removal of Roebuck from the club, Richards was eventually honoured with the naming of a set of entrance gates after him at the county ground, Taunton. 44. In November 1988, while on tour of Australia with the West Indies, 45, Richards became the first West Indies player to reach 100 first-class centuries by scoring 101 against New South Wales. 46. Richards remains the only West Indies player to achieve this milestone, and among non-England qualified players only Don Bradman, 117, scored more first-class centuries than Richards' 114. 47. Richards returned to county cricket for the 1990 season towards the end of his career to play for Glamorgan, helping them to win the AXA Sunday League in 1990.